Kate Mila Falcha, everyone. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I nailed the pronunciation. Don't tell the chieftain I didn't. Hope you're all having a wonderful quarantine and or stay-at-home virus prevention week here. Hope you're all healthy, safe, comfortable. We got some... Don't... That's not funny. Please don't. I'm Cabbage Mechanic. With me, as always, is tragic loss and this guy.
This
making
guy.
Coughing jokes. We are here in the studio. There's pretty much no one else in the office, but we're keeping up. We want to make sure we make contact with you guys, check in how you're doing, talk to you about some cool tank stuff. And we are ready to stream from home in the event that further measures roll out. So
I'm not allowed to lick anything.
Please don't lick anything. No licking. No licking, spitting, coughing, nothing.
It's an act of bioterrorism, as he says.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. I would try to pronounce that in Irish, but then the chieftain would actually drive up here from San Antonio and hit me.
Ooh, yeah.
I tried
he
earlier.
would.
We'll get into our immediate news items here really quickly. We have a big OSD stream this Friday, right?
This Friday.
Very
Friday
cool.
to Saturday.
Very cool. So as you know, OSD, we're currently still running our campaign for their Xbox match drive. And they're having that's Tankers for Troops, right?
Tanking for the troops.
Tanking for the Troops.
That's my green, whoever asked. It's tattooed on me permanently.
So those of you who know Beathead is coordinating that, and they'll be running a marathon of streams this weekend to raise more funds. So please make sure to check that out. We will have an article on the portal on that, I believe, tomorrow? Or
Thursday.
Thursday. We have some styles and some other content we're going to share with you guys momentarily. We'll get into that. The showdown Saturday this week is the P43 BIS, if you're feeling good about that. Tank Talent Show still happening Wednesday, Saturday, 8 p.m. at twitch.tv/worldoftanksna. We got Meme Mondays on our Discord. This week's topic is the Battle Pass. So if you got some good Battle Pass memes, hop in there, post them. And of course, we have a special event this weekend. I teased it, and now it's happening. It's our Sheriff Hunt.
Did you know that a bunch of bunnies is called a fluffle?
I did not.
That's adorable.
I did not.
It's called a fluffle.
I didn't. So anyway, we are going to set the recruitment thread on the forums live to now. You folks watching the stream will have the first crack at applying for those deputy accounts that Crazy Boop will be spending all of tomorrow and Thursday assigning.
Thanks.
And the form thread is up.
Now is my turn because I've spent the last 2 days renaming all of them and reorienting them. So if you'd like to participate in our Sheriff event, please post in that thread. For those of you who don't know, you get access to what is essentially a press account. It's got all the vehicles and stuff unlocked. We put a target on your head, and the other players hunt you and try to win 250 gold for destroying your vehicle. So we figure, we're all probably going to be at home playing World of Tanks for the next few weeks. Why not spread some gold around? And, of course, we'll have a special reward for the people who participate as deputies at the end of the weekend. Mm-hmm. So let's get into some of the content now. We've got a couple tank-specific styles coming out we can talk about.
Ooh, boy.
The first off, and the most topically relevant, is the FV4202 St. Patrick's Day skin. Check this out.
Did I get that?
Well, I got it. I don't know if you got it, but I got it. So we got Slaunch on the side. We got a traditional drum that I don't remember the name of, a harp. The chieftain and I did try to get the hat removed, but no dice. The barrel has Cade Mila Falcha. That's what I said at the beginning of the stream. It's 1,000 welcomes in Gaelic. Luck is believing you're lucky. It's a bit cheesy, but it's fun. I happen to like the FV4202. It's not the best tank in the world. Of course, you can buy a bundle right now with this style attached, but it's a nice, solid British medium, and it's a pretty cool 3D skin. We're working on releasing more of these 3D skins. The thing about them is they do have to be vehicle specific. It's real hard to make them be able to transfer between vehicles unless they have nearly identical shapes. But a cool St. Patrick's Day skin for y'all. And we also have two other new tank-specific 3D styles. For the Kranwagen, we have the recovery vehicle. Oh, hold on, let me get the style right. What's it called? The Hjälpkran. It's the helper kran. So as you can see, it's equipped with a crane and some other tools to help other people who get stuck in the mud get out. So that's pretty fun. I like that. If you're a Kronwagen fan, maybe a must pick up.
Imagine if the crane could like actually like flip tanks back over.
Crane boy.
Crane boy.
The platoon list is not.
I want to be able to use it offensively.
Offensively.
So
yeah.
I could face hug somebody and then use the crane to lift them up.
Yeah, like ideally you'd be able to use this to flip enemy tanks. Or like catch a wheeled tank as it tries to zip around your side. You drop the hook and grab it and just lift it up and dangle it for
Mad Max style.
That'd be
Amazing.
sweet, wouldn't it, guys? We'll get there. We've added the crane. The next is crane functionality. Ruthless, Tragic can help you with it's exclamation point join and then your username, right?
Yes.
Space and then your username.
Oh,
Yes.
that's my thing. Sorry.
One more 3D style here. We have the hold on, I'm going to make sure we call it right. The Montu skin for the IS-3. The IS-3 is an old favorite. It's Tragic's favorite
My
tank.
favorite. Yes.
I am a big fan of it as well. I've got a bunch of games in it. It's a fun, great all-rounder. It's a lot of people's first tier 8 heavy. And this is an Egyptian-style tank. All these new styles have little bits of fluff attached to them. It's not coming up right now for me.
Vex is the best. That's Voss 99, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Also, if you guys want to buy these styles, specifically the IS-3 and the Kranvang one, you can buy them in-game. And so the Kranvang, I believe, is like, let's see, let me check. The IS-3 Montu style can be purchased for 2,500 gold, and the Kranvang, which I'm not going to pronounce the style name, but costs 5,000
The
gold.
Hjálpkran.
That thing.
Hjálpkran. I think it's pretty close.
Hjálpkran.
Or it says 5,000 for the Cran, 2,500 for the IS-3.
Yes.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so both of those can be purchased in-game for gold until update 1.9, and then after that it can be purchased, I believe, I don't know. I think, hold on, let me double check.
Antenna physics.
It can be purchased until update 1.9, and then afterward you can find it in the premium shop. So right now you can purchase it for gold, but in the future you have to purchase it for money. So it's either gold now or money later. So whichever one works for you, basically. So that's that.
5K does feel a little rich. That said, the 3D styles do require, some actual work from our modelers. It's pretty intensive, so not the simplest thing in the world to produce.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'll keep my mouth shut.
Total change the model. What, you're mad about this? You don't like it?
No, I'm talking about the difficulty.
Alrighty then.
Okay. I do have one more thing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So we're going to play this on the stream. You guys will start seeing content
Big
from our
reveal.
community contributors. For those of you who watched the Ustream, he played it yesterday. But we do have the ranked reward vehicle. As you know, ranked battles have kicked off. So
Oh
make sure
my God.
if you're a ranked battler, this is your max reward here for the ranked season. It is the Kampf 50T. And it's a bit like a heavium version of the Leopard is the feel I'm getting for it. I really like the style. It's got this camo netting, a little anti-air turret. It's pretty cool. It's a bit slower than the Leopard, but it also has a bit more upper plate armor and a stronger turret in the front, I believe, or at least the Tier 9 Leopard. Obviously, your sides and front are still very vulnerable, so you're not going to want to side scrape. But a pretty mobile ridgeline sniper here, and the gun is decent alpha. I think it's like 320, but the really good accuracy stats, just like the normal Leopard. So, and of course, a high velocity as well. So yeah, it's a pretty cool tank. I'm excited to play it. I haven't played it yet, so we'll get the first couple of games here in on stream. Cricketer said it can't have any less armor than the Leopard. Yeah. I think it has the same on the sides and the back, but it definitely has more in the front.
Dang.
Tier 8 whenever you're ready.
Tier 8 whenever I'm ready.
All right.
I got to be in the platoon first,
8
which I have to
rounds
accept your
and
invite.
Get ready.
So I'm going to play the IS-3 with that Montu Egyptian skin. That's pretty cool. Start off with that. All right, I'll start trying to read chat here, folks. Hope you're having a lovely St. Patrick's Day. For those of you who would normally be out and about today, we'll get it back next year. Don't worry. Hope you're having a decent one.
For those of you who like to live on the dangerous side, good luck out there.
Yeah, but don't just don't live it up out there.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I just remember that Crazy is hitting the battle button and not me after going for the not ready button.
Jeez.
It's a close one. 5, Voss says jokes on the virus. I never go outside anyways. That was my joke when it first happened. I was like, joke's on you. I've been social distancing for 15 years.
Get on my level.
Dang.
Torlin says spring break is wild on the coast still. That's not good.
So we did just finish bingo. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna create the bingo sign up sheet. So
I know how to do that now.
yes, you do. So we're gonna create that,
Congratulations.
and then y'all can sign up until the end of the battle after this one.
So I was talking to Unicum friend Cajun Terror the other day about this map, Mannerheim Lime, and it's not definitely one of my least favorite maps because I feel like there's so many avenues to get shot in the side, and he basically said that I was right, and that the reason that in order to succeed on this map, if you're going to push somewhere, you have to keep pushing. You can't stop, because if you get stopped up, you're going to get wherever you push from whichever side, you're going to get railed from the other side. So I'm going to try and keep that in mind today. We'll see if I've learned anything. I'll probably be continue to be less than impressive on stream.
It's
but I'll
also
do my best.
scary because everywhere in the middle is open shot.
Well, yeah, that's
territory.
basically what he was saying, is like if you fail to push somewhere and you get stuck up, they can come through any of the open lanes in the middle and hit you in the flank. So it's a very tricky map, and when it goes poorly, it tends to go very poorly. I'm a Noob wants to know when the weekly watcher code will be displayed. If there is one, that is up to Tragic Law.
Say what?
Somebody was asking when the weekly watcher code was going to be displayed.
That's going up at 5 p.m.
5 p.m.
5 p.m.
There you go. 5 p.m. Central Time. So about an hour from the start of the stream. Ooh, that T92 is too brave, probably.
Too brave.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. Come on, gun. Wow, right over the back of his hull.
Oof.
Okay. Hit by an unseen Skoda, who penned all 3 shots. Very impressive.
I don't know.
Really?
Not sure
All
why
3
you're
shots? Wow.
having, sound issues. We have our stream settings at the same as usual. So
oh yeah, regular volume for me. Yeah, so I lost all my hit points already. I don't know how that T-27 penned all the 3 shots on my pike. That one hit the lower, but 2 shots directly on the pike pen. That's rough.
oof.
I'm gonna have to play this one more passively from now on. And now I'm spotted from mid. Feeling comfy over there, Crazy Boo?
That's Ricky Balboa says, Cab Mech, that's how you hit a tank, only 20 feet away and not be spotted. Not sure what they're referencing, but you know.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Boss, you're doing a great job.
I'm sorry, I don't know what he's referencing.
Also, shout out to Monty, who last week injured himself and
hope you're doing
is
well,
now
Monty.
back. Thank
Hope
you
you're
for
feeling better.
being our lovely moderator, and we hope that you recover quickly.
Yeah, nobody was 20 feet away from me for sure. Definitely more than 20 feet.
I think they were talking about Crazy, because
Oh,
we were
okay.
showing Crazy's gameplay, and we had... Oof. Still spotted. But yeah, we were watching Crazy Boop.
Ah, there's the arty shot I was expecting. Thank you, Pantera, for backing up right into me and guaranteeing that.
What do I do when one match has 10% of the game drown? Submit a
Yeah,
ticket.
that's-
Jeez.
That's pretty bad. I have had that happen to me before.
Is that a swim team?
I was
Is
playing
it
a
a
game.
swim team?
This actually popped up on the Reddit
Oh,
because
jeez.
somebody was mad about matchmaking, but it was funny. They were mad about matchmaking in a game where a troll platoon basically had 3 people gang up and push one other guy into the lake on Lakeville. And so we had 4 members of our team drowned in the first minute, and then some guy posted on Reddit blaming Matchmaker for the loss. So yeah, I did report. Submitted the replay myself and reported the troll platoon.
Voss, no!
Oh yeah, they were able to get that high ground on him. He was done for. But it can happen. Usually, it has to involve a high level of trolling to get that many people out of the game. Got him. Good job, Gunner.
Are you behind me? Oh, you're behind me.
Hey, what's up, Jujitsu? How are you doing? Yeah, we are all social distancing in here. They're actually pretty far apart, and then I'm.
I don't know. He's too close for my liking.
How does bingo work?
There's actually. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, you're good. So bingo only works on Twitch. So if you hop over to our Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/World of Tanks NA, you can actually participate in bingo. All you have to do is use the channel points, which is a currency that you earn just for staying in the stream and watching for a period of time. And then basically you can use those points to purchase random draws of numbers, and we use those numbers to fill out the bingo square. And then once we fill out a row or diagonal or a vertical, we put out the bingo sheet and we do a random draw from the bingo sheet.
I got baited by my team.
So that's how bingo works. It's actually really simple, but there's no short way of explaining how it works. So, all right, you were saying, Cabbage?
I got distracted and then I did something dumb and died, per usual.
Yep.
Before then, what I was going to say is I forgot.
Okay.
Well, I was enjoying how the style, the Montu style, adjusted for the winter map. It had the white netting on it and some snow and stuff.
We're all dead.
Nice touch.
All right.
Yeah, that's going to be a loss. We appear to have lost both sides. I don't know why our team pushed out of that spot and died there at the end, but then I followed them and died myself, so can't really.
Well, I was flanking, so I was trying to help you get shots off.
How's it going, Mountain Lion? Hope you're doing well. American E50 says, I like to throw some 105 octane gas on an E50 with my 2 friends playing the same, then we all ram one person at the same time. That sounds awesome. That is great. That is how you should play World of Tanks right there. That is perfect.
So I'm throwing y'all's points back because we already finished bingo and we only do 1 bingo basically per day. So we can do 1 on Tuesday. If you guys don't finish on Tuesday, it carries over to Thursday. So we'll have a new bingo on Thursday. See, this is why y'all need to
That
not
I don't know how to do.
use up bingo so fast.
Insanely average in the chat. All right, you're. Thanks for the game, by the way, Voss. Insanely average says streamer's choice. So crazy, I will default to you.
I picked the last one.
Okay, then I will pick tier 9, and let's show off this
Do they
Kampf
read
50T here.
the YouTube chat? Yes, we do.
We do read the YouTube
It's
chat.
actually St. Patty's.
Oh, no.
Chieftain will
no.
actually remove you from this earth if you put 2 Ds.
If our resident Irishman sees you type patties with D's instead of T's, he will come for you.
Yeah.
It is definitely not patties with D's.
Yeah. He will fly in on a rainbow and then land and then just like sucker punch. That's how it works. Don't ask me how it works.
He's coming
it just
for
does.
you.
He's coming
for you, guys. I'm
It'll
telling
take
you.
a little while. Patty.
He's like Krampus, but for people who spell patties with D's.
He rides a black unicorn.
All right. What tier are we doing? 9?
Yep.
Tier 9. Get ready.
And I'm
Full
flexing.
count in.
This will be our first displayed game of the 50T. And you guys will see reviews and coverage of this tank starting tomorrow from our community contributors. Make sure you check out True Voodoo, Trobs Monkey, Cody Menz. All of our community contributors will very likely have content on this coming out soon.
Yeah. All right. Tier 9 count in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
That is actually his pet peeve, though. He doesn't mind if I mispronounce Cade Milafelce He doesn't mind if we put a hat on the tank, but if you spell patties with D's,
Oh, he does have an issue with
the anger
four-leaf
rises.
clovers.
Well, he has an issue with four-leaf clovers too. That's true. He will beat you with his shillelagh. How's it going, Craigie Monkey? Hope your lockdown's going okay. Hey, my grandson's name is Patty. He's 5 and one hell of a lacrosse player in San Antonio. Awesome. I played lacrosse in high school, actually. It was sort of a school lacrosse program. We had to buy all of our own equipment and fund all our own travel, but we had fun.
Guthwolf, it should have been a post for Showdown Saturday. That you just put your scores in Showdown Saturday in the post where all the other posts are, and that's what they credit from.
Right. He's saying that he did post and then he didn't get the rewards.
There was a post to DM you guys.
Guthwolf, if you're on the Discord, you can go ahead and PM myself or Crazy Boop or the forums, or you could also submit a CS ticket. We'd be happy to forward that to the social media guys for you. All right, here we go. The Kampf 50T in the wild. I really like the way this thing
Hey,
looks. It's
chat.
Where are you gonna go?
Polish tanks worth
Left.
the grind? I guess that really depends on your play style.
So if you're trying to just get the meta tanks, no.
Yeah.
However, they're all decent in my opinion. Well, there are a couple duds in the line, but basically, decent depression, decent upper plate armor, big alpha guns. What's not to love, right? Very similar to some of the American mediums in those characteristics, but the gun hits even harder. Oh, sorry, insanely average.
Could you guys chill?
This thing's pretty quick.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to go all the way down the line.
For a medium
'cause
tank?
That's how I die.
Goodness.
Ranger, I actually refunded your points because we finished bingo for today, and so I'm not going to accept bingo requests until Thursday. So
I really like the Polish line, for what it's worth. The Tier 10 is one of my favorites to play. The 50 TP is a great premium. Tier 8. The Tier 5 is really weird looking and fun to play. I dig it. I dig them. I think, was it the tier, chat will know, but Tier 4 or Tier 3 has the big alpha gun on it. It's pretty sweet. Like a really hilarious for its tier.
Verdict says, so any estimate for multi-turret support? I have the M3 Lee with 2 working guns. So this is something that was discussed a little while ago. But as you guys know, sometimes the devs like to use different events to basically test out different features. So for Halloween a couple years ago, we had multi-turret tanks, and then we also had a PvE mode, and the PvE mode kind of evolved into Homefront. But with multi-turret tanks, the devs weren't super satisfied with the way that they played in Halloween mode, and so they're probably going to revisit that at some point in the future. But at this point in time, we don't really have any information regarding multi-turret support at this time.
EBRs are pushing for already. Let's see if I can go back and help. Somebody has a fancy tank. I do have a fancy tank. True Voodoo's here on YouTube. He says, I like Polish heavies as well.
What's up, True Voodoo?
Hey, True, do you have? Are you launching a
Hey,
video
True.
on this thing tomorrow? I'd be happy to plug it if you are.
Heck
And
yeah.
if not, it's
I'm
fine.
going to keep pushing for their Artie. They're going to do that to us.
Fun for who? I think they already got our Artie, unfortunately.
I haven't seen it yet, but I will check. You guys sent it to the safety deposit box, or not the safety deposit box, the PO box, right? Why did I call it safety deposit box?
True says I'm working on the video right now, but Premiere is literally killing me. I've been there, friend. Hope it's going all right. You'll figure it out.
Baz TTG says, I have always wondered this, but did you guys think Frontline would be as popular as it is now when you first had the idea? I feel like a lot of people for the last Frontline season got a little burnt out because it was an entire year grind. And
Yeah,
so,
it was definitely a bit too grindy last year.
So I think that with the changes that we made to it, it's definitely piqued players' interest again, so I feel like it's more popular this year so far than it was last year through the whole course of it.
I think it's a nice change of pace.
Yeah, it is.
But I think because it was such a grind, for me, there's a fundamental issue with the front line. Oh boy, that sucks. I should have shot that. And the issue is basically that people don't play to win; they play to max the rank, which I understand. I mean, obviously they're incentivized to do so. I'm not blaming them for doing that, but for me, that kind of kills some of the appeal of the mode if no one's. People get mad when people play frontline to win, and for me, that's a problem. But it is a fun game mode, and it's a really nice change of pace from the normal random battle, I think.
TV12 says, I want to ask why you have never had a Twitch rival competition or something like it for streamers. So Twitch rivals, for one, we don't do a lot of esports. Well, we don't really do esports right now. We do have things like competitive styled game modes, so like ranked battles. We also have clan wars, and we also have tournaments, but we don't really do team-based competitive outside of that, mostly because the format that we used to have for esports wasn't the most optimal. And so in regards to that, most of the Twitch Rivals stuff tends to be very team or individual-based competitiveness, and I don't know if World of Tanks is the best platform for that right now. But it would be cool. I mean, we did do Steel Hunter. We had a bunch of streamers who don't play World of Tanks playing Steel Hunter, and a lot of them actually really liked it. We had like Choco Taco. And we also had huh?
Oh, so go ahead.
You're all good. We had like Choco Taco when we had Dr. Disrespect actually, and that was really interesting. But that's honestly the most competitive, I guess, game mode that wasn't the standard ranked battles and clan wars. So
yeah. Ort said that my driver was dead, and he was dead, but I healed him, and he was still going slow after that.
All right, up next we have Michael 2061.
Okay, somebody said that the front line was better last time because they had more time to grind. Have you played this year yet? Because the grind is way easier this year.
Yeah, I think I'm already level 10.
Way easier.
Yeah. Yeah, the grind right now, I believe if you get 2 generals in a row, you basically max out. Right? I believe that's it, because max is like 2,000 points, and then general is 1,200, so if you get it twice, you actually max out.
So Calypso says, why were credit boosters removed from the game? Were they removed from the game?
They were removed from the store. You can't purchase them in the premium store, I believe.
So you didn't lose them from your garage if you had them.
Yeah.
I don't have an answer on that one, Calypso.
All right, do we have Michael?
Yep, just waiting on Crazy Boop to ready up.
What tier?
Tier 6.
Tier 6, get ready.
American E50 says, I found out about this game when PewDiePie featured on his channel. Really?
Hey!
And you're already at the E50? Well done. Well done. Dova King
I'm a dingle then.
says, IS 8 balls again, please. That was a fun mode, the balls mode. Indigo says the grind is practically perfect. I'll take that.
It takes 14 generals to get through 15 levels. Okay, fair. I was representing the points. Okay, yeah. All right. Tier 6 count in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Baz TTG says, personally, I love Russian Badgers WOD videos. Yeah, those are pretty fun. Moosey Gaming says, seems they read Twitch chat more than YouTube. Well, Twitch chat moves a lot faster, so sometimes it spams the YouTube stuff off. We do try and catch all of it, though. World of Pickle says, heyo. And I think GPC got back to me and said 14 games at General to max out. Is it 14 total? I'm reporting back what I'm hearing from the CCs in the community, which is that it's way faster this time. That was my experience as well. 14, I mean...
I'm not good at my level 10, so...
I know some people who completed the week of the expedition token in like...
This is our bingo winner, by the way.
3 games.
So the winner is
Indigo.
Indigo L.
Congratulations.
Indigo L.
Indigo EEI. Indigo EI.
Yo.
Cricketer says 14 generals, 28 captains, 14 a general.
Hey, there we go. Awesome.
Yes.
Michael says he feels like a beach.
Oh, Vertex says Twitch sucks. We're going beach?
What?
Are we
That's what he
domoing?
says.
We're going to domo?
Yeah.
We-
We're going to use the Domo tag.
I'll domo.
God.
Just kidding.
He's gonna be very upset with you guys.
Look,
I'm not gonna
he
domo.
made his cabana on the beach.
That's fair.
Why would you make a cabana if you don't go beach on Overlord?
Yeah, Boneheader,
That's
the code will be coming out at 5 p.m. Central.
Yeah, so in about 29 minutes. 29 minutes.
Dover King says, save Lucky Leopard, please. His YouTube channel will start. I love Lucky Leopard. He's British, though, right? Domo is a pro player. He knows the best tactics. True. True.
Beach
Or
wins
he just-
97% of games, says
Or he
Baz
just likes
TTV.
the beach. I don't quite know. It's a nice beach.
Lewis on YouTube says, will the Chieftain Mark 6 ever go into PC like it is on Xbox? Never say never, but there's no plans right now, although there is a version of the Chieftain Mark 6 that is done. The general feeling amongst the devs right now is that it is too strong.
Also, some of the tiers are different in Xbox.
Alright, Indigo, I gave you your 3 days of premium time. Use those during your quarantine.
Cryptic says, are all of you 6 meters away from each other? We are from tragic, crazy...
Meters? Who uses meters? America.
Canadians do. But Crazy Boop are definitely a little closer.
Yeah,
than
a little
that.
bit
We're
close.
definitely not meeting the social distancing requirements.
You
It's
won't
okay,
let me hug him.
we have hand sanitizer.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to stream in a hazmat suit. But
already gets
we're
hot.
taking lots of precautions, guys. Don't worry. And none of us are going anywhere except here to our empty office to stream and then back home. So comply with your local regulations regarding the situation at hand. We will be. For right now, Austin is and our office do not have mandatory stay-at-homes in place, but we will be prepared to stream from home if that happens.
Yeah.
But honestly, right now there's less people at the office than there are in my house.
Yeah.
So
Social distancing guidelines, not regulations.
Yeah. Well, I
that's
mean,
fair.
good idea. Good idea to follow in principle.
We have hazmat suits for your Kino visit. Oh man.
Old Wolf says, thanks for the E25. Now people stop being surprised that after 5 years I don't have one. Enjoy playing it. Try not to abuse it.
Oh,
In the
jeez.
in the immortal words of Meathead Militia, bleep that thing. He still refuses to keep it in his garage, by the way,
Oh jeez. I should
which I respect.
credit him that tank.
No, don't do it. Don't get mad.
It would be so funny though. He'd be like, "Who's giving me this tank?" It'd be
Really?
super funny.
Track him, but I can't aim. XP Pinata.
Lewis Williams says in PC the Waffentrager E100 was too OP and it needed to be removed. Xbox says let's keep the Waffentrager Alpha E100. So the devs for Watt console and Watt PC are different entities entirely. So
it is a completely different game.
yeah, so the decisions on PC generally are not going to reflect the decisions made on Xbox. So,
So I can't help but notice that we lost Peach.
yeah,
Correct.
but you also lost mid.
Oh, good. Oh
So,
no, Crazy Boop.
no.
You're gonna die. You're my only friend left. Don't die.
Oh no.
I specifically told you not to die.
I was holding off the tog. What were you doing?
I was
Talk
checking
use.
mid for the T-3485.
Make sure it's a per battle rental. You can still remove rentals, you know.
Alright, let's see if I can debate some people into my TDs back here.
See, Beach wins 97% of games. Alright. Doesn't the console version of Watt have even more insane Frankenstein tanks that are more power than the what the F E100? Maybe. I guess that's what is it? Subjective view.
They have the mercenary
Opinion
tanks.
based.
Those are Frankenstein
Yeah,
tanks.
good job, TDs.
Let's see. Hello, Evaristo. Hey, what NA, nice day to you. Are we getting the new 2D styles from other servers? Clan Rivals or Orange one?
Yeah, we got those.
Yeah.
I forgot how we got those, but we got those. those were requested,
Wow.
and they were
Come on,
given out.
TDs.
Oh,
I don't
no.
know.
Come on, TDs. Where are my TDs at?
They're
Shoot
in the
'em.
back.
Oh my-
They can't
Yeah.
see you.
No, yes, they can. They
Does accuracy dispersion values matter to
Shoot
any
'em.
great degree in Watt? Yes.
Oh, a ton, yeah.
Yes. So, in terms of accuracy, when you read the
See that hill they're
accuracy,
trying to fire through?
when you read the accuracy values on like in your garage, that actually shows the accuracy, I believe, at 100 meters, or is it 500? Is it 500 or 100? I don't know, but basically, your dispersion matters a great deal, especially when you're waiting for your reticle to hone in. Yeah, 100 meters. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's 100 meters. So
Yeah, dispersion at 100 meters.
it's definitely makes your reticle smaller, and that's your dispersion.
Yeah. Although most engagements do happen at less than 100, but
Yeah.
it definitely helps.
Yeah.
There was another one. Oh, Hugo on Twitch said, how do you buy those new 3D skins if you don't own the tank? I think as long as they're only available in the client, you will need to own the tank to get
Yeah.
access to them. But once they're in the premium shop, I think you could buy them without anything. Although I have to be honest, I don't know why you would want to. Or if you're grinding up to those tanks and you want to get them ready. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a way to buy them in the client right now without owning the tanks.
All right. Up next, we have Kento 100. Kento 100.
Thanks for the game, Michael. It went okay. Obviously, we're losing all our games, but I did okay.
I mean, we're fighting hard in them.
Yeah, we're fighting so hard. So hard. Just losing.
Can you do the KV2 with a derp gun? If we get a tier
Oh,
6
yeah.
match.
It's the
Don't
only,
worry, the KV2 will make an appearance.
It's the only gun.
World of Pickle says, guys, just hear me out. Just do a mouse platoon and camp the whole game and you'll win.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a known strategy for success.
Tier 8.
Medic078 says, just bought the T57 Heavy. Is there any way to get the amazing Snoopy style? So that was the style for Christmas. So those were in the
Holiday
Christmas
ops.
box. The holiday
Holiday
ops.
neutral holiday ops.
Neutral holiday ops, and you could get them in the holiday boxes.
So this is great. I'm going to be rocking the FE422 with the St. Patrick's skin. And on the barrel it says Cade Mila Falce, which means 1,000 welcomes. So every time you shoot somebody, you're like, hello.
Don't put a space war dog
Howdy.
between the exclamation point
Hello.
and the join. You're very close in that one.
We're ready. Tier 8.
All right, so tier 8, count in, get ready.
There will definitely be opportunities to get the Snoopy style again in the future. I don't
Oh,
believe
was that for
it's
the
available right now.
T57?
Yes.
Yeah,
All
I think
right,
it was 2 years in a row it was featured.
count in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see. So many questions. Will there ever be a time we can see the now hidden statistics in the game, such as the bloom when moving the turret?
Never would have
interesting.
purchased the Girl 15 if I was worth the Crazy Bloom. It's a good question. Honestly, in my opinion, it should be available. I don't have any
I thought it was.
updates.
'Cause
No,
that's-
there,
It's
part of
most,
the
there,
game time,
there,
right?
there are definitely stats that you can access from data mining that like Tank GG has
Yeah.
that you can't see in game.
So aim time is the time in which, from I believe maximum till it closes all the way.
Yeah.
But there's no there's no value that tells you how much it expands when you turn your turret.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Randall says, Cabbage, nobody has asked for a long time, but are you up to doing the 100-yard dash? Yeah, I could dash. I might be done after 100 yards, though. I could do 100 yards. I could sprint.
All right.
100 yards ain't that far.
When will you show the comp?
I mean,
start
it's
running.
not going to be a
52.
fast 100 yards, don't
Until
get me
you start
wrong.
running, it's not that far.
I've done
so
plenty of 100-yard dashes in my time.
we did show the tank, but once we get a tier 9 platoon, so if Ruthless 88 wants to play a tier 9, we can actually show off the Panzer Kampf.
So somebody had a comment about weather effects.
Weather
Was
effects.
YouTube?
YouTube.
We do actually have a dev Q&A stream coming up soon that is going to be in Russian,
do?
but we'll have a full Q&A for you guys after.
Yay.
I saw Ward ask about that. So yeah, there will actually be a dev Q&A with answers for you guys coming out soon.
Okay, I don't see one about weather effects.
I swear somebody just asked about weather effects. I read. Anyway, to the person who asked about weather effects, like in console, our devs have answered that question in a previous Q&A.
I found it.
And their position is it's something they'd really like to add to the game, and it's something that's been on the roadmap. However, other stuff has taken priority over it when it comes to actually developing stuff.
Matchmaking.
So obviously we're still working on a lot of balanced stuff right now, and that's what the dev Q&A that's coming up will mostly involve, is what's next for the new balance changes that didn't get implemented, and then how exactly the changes that are going to be implemented will be implemented, because that'll probably be in 1.9.
So Stephen Gale says, if so, what good is Snapshot? So Snapshot reduces the gun dispersion from
It's a good
bloom.
blind shot.
Gun dispersion bloom from turret rotation. So basically the reason why Snapshot is such a great skill and why most people add that basically, I think after like 6 cents, but it basically makes it so that your dispersion doesn't widen so much. So when you turn your turret, your bloom gets bigger. So basically what Snapshot does is it keeps it from blooming so much. So for some tanks, the bloom when you turn the turret will like expand greatly. So tanks like artillery, when you move the gun or if you move your whole tank, the bloom will expand your little thingy, your reticle.
Yeah, Thomas, there
So-
will be a code at 5 today.
Very,
5
very
p.m. Central.
useful. Snapshot is probably one of the most useful skills. What about Snapshot if you don't have a turret? I don't think you can put it on a non-turreted tank, can you?
Or a crew member trained to an unturned. I
Can
don't
you?
think it stops you.
Uh,
It's not like
I don't
equipment.
actually remember. Because it has to do with turret rotation.
Come on, Gunner.
Smooth Ride, however, reduces gun dispersion from blue from hull movement. So I believe you can. Okay. So my guess is that it helps with that, but I believe that Smooth Ride is probably better for tanks that don't have a turret, as far as I know. Maybe.
Oh, gosh, that was a bad miss. Just an inch off.
How many times have I washed my hands today? Quite
So
a
many
few.
times.
I got my lunch, put my lunch down, washed my hands, and then ate my lunch. So, you know, a lot.
Crap, I pushed it. So I really want to deal with those links before these guys push over, but I think it might already be too late.
Oh yeah, actually, that
Oh,
reminds
boy.
me. Yeah, so if you, yeah, I'll post that again. So if you guys didn't know, we did
Crazy Bib, you really didn't bring the luck of the Irish into the office with you, did you, today?
we did post our lovely sheriff event. So if you guys want to
I tried to help Cap.
be a sheriff,
I forced all those people to die.
there you go.
I'm going to run. So that's lost anyway, so might as well try and win something here.
So
Oh, another wheelie boy.
if you guys want to learn a little bit more
see.
about Snapshot and Smooth Ride, here's a good post. It's the second one down, but I'll read it a little bit. Snapshot reduces gun dispersion bloom from turret rotation and therefore aim time by about double the assist from BIA or vents. Smooth Ride reduces gun dispersion bloom from hull movement by about half what Snapshot does, or about the same as BIA or vents. Neither Snapshot or Smooth Ride helps with dispersion bloom from firing your gun like V-stabs do. So vert stabs plus snapshot and smooth
dabs?
ride. Dabs.
Showing how much distance there is.
Those will lower the amount of dispersion that you get. So if you guys want more accurate guns, you want snapshot, you want smooth ride, and you want vert stabs. That will basically make it so that your bloom just doesn't like spread out as far when you're moving around in your tank. It'll also help a lot just like with dispersion period. So but yeah, that's a good post. It's a good post.
4 games, 4 losses.
All right,
Rough,
up next
rough one
is
so far
Mike
today.
Ruth. Mike Ruth.
Hopefully, Mike Ruth can help us break the bad stretch here. Moosey said Weiss. It's not a matter of fear. It's a matter of taking the appropriate precautions to help prevent
Tier 8.
the possibility of a lot of deaths. I had this discussion with my father recently. He's like, why are you guys worried about it? It only affects 5% of the population. It's like, oh, well, in the U.S., that's only 20 million people. Dad, only 20 million people at high risk of dying from this virus. That's 20 million people.
Let's roll the dice there.
Yeah, why not?
Right?
It's a little different when you put a tally on it.
Yeah,
My sister was asking me the same question.
So just FYI, Moosey, there was a research that came out that says that even if you don't show symptoms, the coronavirus will basically
you can still be a carrier.
lower your lung capacity or like function by about 30 to 40%.
Ah,
So
yes. Deathman, or sorry, Moosey Gaming on YouTube says it only targets people that have to be in oxygen.
No.
And us as only digital characters on your computer screen are fine.
Yeah, totally.
Tier 8 ready.
All right, tier 8 ready. All right, tier 8 count in.
So I saw a
get
graph where it
ready.
was like there's only 10 cases in Texas, and they were like someone was
only
asking
10
me like
tested
what's the
cases.
actual people percentage of that? I'm like I don't know.
All right, tier 8 count in.
But this is not
5,
a news stream.
4,
You guys should go get your
3,
news from actual
2,
news outlets
1, go.
and your health opinions from actual doctors.
Like the CDC.
We're just here to play tanks
Yeah,
and hang out with you guys.
yeah.
Please stay safe, stay smart, follow local regulations. Yeah, Torland, I'm confident it's more than that too, but Arg Arcanus says, hey, can you tell us something about when the changes on the tech trees are going to take effect? So it's probably going to be 1.9. A lot of those questions are going to get answered in the upcoming dev Q&A that I mentioned a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Somebody said, Cabbage, what is your favorite tank if you had to choose? It is the M46 Patton, the Tier 9 American. It's just a great all-arounder. I'm actually not playing it a bunch right now because I have my crew in my M48, but definitely my favorite all-arounder.
We don't have an expected release date for 1.9. You guys will get that information when we have that information for you. So that's definitely one of the things that we can't really like. Even if we do have the information, we can't tell you when an update release is going to happen. So
There's a couple of reasons for that. Number one is we may have a planned date that gets changed 5 times
yeah.
before it actually releases.
Oh my God.
So we
the
don't want to
amount
give you a date before it's confirmed. And also the substance of the patch can change if the stuff that's planned isn't working out.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason we don't give firm dates on stuff like that is because it's very flexible.
Yeah.
So you will get the official date when the official date is guaranteed.
Hey guys.
And usually it happens like the day it's guaranteed. We don't.
Let's chill on the talk about the state of everything that is
I mean,
going on.
people are going to talk about it, but yeah,
Yeah,
this
but,
is definitely
but let's chill.
tank-oriented stream.
This is all
Arcanus
tanks.
says, when is the Q&A going to happen? Next week, although it will be in Russian, so what we'll have is a translated set of questions after. That will share all the information with you guys. In the middle of the battle is not a good time for an update. True. Games Boffin wants to know if we have all the modes selected. You have to ask Crazy Boop that, but I believe he does. Do you have all the modes selected, Crazy Boop?
I do.
Love it. Party pooper. No, I'm just being realistic here.
60-year-old kid says, so this code is worthless if I have no Wargaming client access for a week. Tragic will have to confirm.
Would
that's
that
true.
like it would just go on your account?
So if we have a lot of issues with people who can't play World of Tanks for a week, I might look into possibly saying like, let's just credit people who got it, who put the code in the token, but unless there's a good a significant percentage of people who can't play the singular battle that it takes, then I'll look into it. But otherwise, yeah, basically.
Where are these EBRs? There.
Oh, they're behind us.
Yeah. Too much velocity on that one. Oops, Skoda's flanking me.
Ooh, I love Black Bear Diner. I used to go to Black Bear Diner with my dad every time he drove up to see me when I was still living in California. It would come up every other weekend, and our favorite place to go was Black Bear Diner.
Oh, come on.
Sure.
You still didn't turn? You went straight all the way back. What a cheeky guy.
However, if you guys are ever in Ashtabula, Ohio, definitely go to Rennick's
Shilling
Meat
for
Market.
Rennick's Meat Market. AKA
Always.
Tragic's favorite restaurant.
Okay.
She's going to fly to Ohio just to go to Rennick's Meat
I
Market.
honestly would. Just FYI, guys, I literally spent I spent the whole week before everyone went to D-Day, Ohio, literally telling every single person who was going to go to Rennick's Meat Market.
Oh, hello.
And then I told...
Look out, and there's a guy behind you, or maybe different.
I was told that they were still thinking about going, and then someone told our IT guy,
Jack
Ryan,
Tiger looking at you.
that they should go to
I didn't
Rennick's
think he
Meat
could
Market.
shoot over that. I'm an idiot.
And after the first day, Ryan was just like, let's go back tomorrow. So
He didn't. Oh, that Yag Tiger is awesome. I'm not even mad about that. That was cool.
Here comes the T-69.
LRFSS says, will there be any new nations added to the game this year? I don't believe so. The
No worries,
tank
Republic
line-
of Crazy's coming.
The tank lines that we were told that were being worked on are the British wheeled tanks or wheeled vehicles, and the what was it? The
Italian heavies.
Italian heavies.
Italian heavies and
That's
Japanese
what it was.
TDs are the other two that are
Japanese
confirmed. The
TDs.
Italian heavies are definitely the one you're most likely to see in the near future, from my understanding. But again, we'll have an update from the dev soon. So, GBC says, "Where are these EBRs? Oh, behind us. The story of Watt."
Anthony Ashbeck says, I tried loading last week's code in after your video and it did not work. Okay, so I have a question. Did you use the video, or did you use the code that was in the video, like the day after the stream, or did you use the code that was in the comments? Because the way that the weekly watcher codes work is we release one during the stream, and then we release another code 24 hours later on YouTube in the comments. So which of those codes did you use? Because if you used the one in the video, that one was probably used up. So.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is actually the
Thanks
luck
for the
of
kill,
Irish.
Zark.
Yeah. All right, up next we have Pickle. We got Pickle up next. We got
Kill.
six minutes until
Zark
the
on
weekly
YouTube
water.
said, "Just killed you guys in the
Launch
T69."
code.
Oh, you were the T69, Zark?
Hey.
Nice flank.
Will the Italian heavies be reverse auto reloading?
So they will have some sort of auto loading mechanic. I don't know what it will look like for sure.
Yeah. When will the Barask be available again?
Don't have any hard info on that. It will definitely be available in the future. Usually after a marathon, though, they get a pretty healthy break before they go on sale.
Alrighty. Y'all should try a tier 9.
Tier 9.
Yeah, so that way we can have the...
Well, that's what he picked.
Oh, okay, cool. That way we can have Cabbage play the...
Yeah, that first game actually went pretty well on it. I liked it. On
Right,
it was on
tier
not
9,
Fjords,
Get ready.
Serene Coast. Did okay.
Canst thou feel it? Let me double check because I think that was actually the code that was in the video, which means you used the wrong code.
Ruthless says 5 losses in a row. You suck. I'm blaming Crazy Boop. I'm playing all right. It's all Crazy Boop's fault.
Okay.
These guys just brought a bunch of bad juju into work and killed the luck.
All right,
Let's
ready
take
for
this
tier
angle.
9 count in? Tier 9 count in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Thomas said we should have the American wheel tanks. Yeah, I know everyone will love the Greyhound, of course. World of Warships is here. How's it
Hey,
going?
what's
I
up, World of
suspect
Warships?
that's Calvoth, but it could be anyone. Hope you're doing well. Voice Playing said that the code go out already. No, you got another couple minutes on the code.
Yep.
I think so the wheeled vehicles, the devs are probably going to take a look at the wheeled vehicles after they finish the current set of balance changes. So consider that a rumor, but I think before we see another wheeled vehicle line, it's likely that they get a pass.
Because, yeah, this is bananas.
Eh. You're bananas.
No,
Sometimes.
you.
Plantains.
Oh, look, we're fighting a toxic banana.
Are we?
What?
How topical?
Is that your favorite word? Is topical?
Topical?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, good to know.
All right, Hugo's in the chat, busting out the 09s. Love it. Love it. The developers of the TOG are here. I get it because it's World of Warships and it's the TOG. That's good. It's good. It's a good one.
Yeah, guys, so just a reminder, the weekly watcher codes are very limited. So the one that happens during the stream has 500 uses, and the one that happens after the stream, so 24 hours, which is generally the Wednesday following our Tuesday stream, has 800 uses. So if you guys are in chat, what I highly recommend is if you guys find this code other places, just remind people that it's very limited use and it's not fair to the people who genuinely come to the streams for that stuff. So
Crazy Baby, you're going so ham right now. I'm so proud of you.
so
I think I might have just blocked my teammate E50 shot there. I apologize, Senior E50. I'm trying to wait for him to shoot.
yeah. So who was it on
Good job in the
Facebook?
pit, boys. We held him off.
Anthony, you used the one that was in the stream. I always recommend if you're grabbing the code after the stream is over, just wait until Wednesday. That's when we post the YouTube version of code, and that's going to be in the pinned comments. So
Good scrap for Fjord's here.
can I big picture
Loving it.
cabbage? Do you mean soapbox?
Ah!
There you go.
I don't have anything to soapbox about at the moment.
No. Hey, what's up, Sam I Am? How are you doing?
How's it going, sir?
Miss you in our streams.
Oh, I wanted to shoot that AMX. Okay, don't block the 907. Alright, so no angles on those guys. Can I get the hatch on that? I can. Wow, this gun's pretty accurate. No, don't shoot me, T-30. Nope, 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 nope. Shoot somebody else.
Can I put cabbage on the big screen? What? Big. What? I'm so confused.
Tried there, T-30 went down.
This is cabbage. That is cabbage mech.
Cabbage. No,
What's up,
the real
Pest
big
Man
screen.
Bob? Are you guys practicing social distancing in that streaming closet? So Cabbage and Crazy are a little bit close together, but I'm
okay
a
with
good.
I think
at
we'll be
least,
okay.
I believe 5 feet away.
We are. I have a 77-inch wingspan.
This is
And-
what you mean.
I can just get into his camera.
Don't
Reach.
touch. No touching.
No touchy.
No touching. No
I
touching.
see what you mean now. You meant
That's a,
you meant
Arrested
switch
Development
the views.
reference for those of you who didn't catch it.
Switch the views.
Code should be going up right about then.
Maces are pretty neat. Nice.
In the studio, that was perfectly timed. I don't think it's going to work that way on stream.
No,
It was
no, I
perfectly
don't think
timed.
so. Oh, the cricketer got killed by shouts at whales.
Oh, that dirty shouts at whales.
Where do I submit the code in-game? It is not actually in-game. If you go to the World of Tanks website, you can actually redeem it in the premium shop. If you click on the premium shop, there's a little button, I believe, in the top right-hand corner that says redeem a code. Redeem a code, and you can do it there.
You know, he shouts at whales, but he actually whispers to dolphins.
Whispers to dolphins.
Pixar didn't
I
happen.
thought he was down there.
Oh, gosh. Ruthless is angry at us for being really bad at the game.
Is
And
he?
then- yeah.
Heads up, we're winning.
He said
The battle. Oh, yeah, he's
Yeah.
mad because we lost when we played with him, but now we're
Yeah.
going to win this one.
we're sorry, Ruthless.
I mean, we tried to win your game, too.
Yeah, there was no doubt.
There's no games here where we didn't try
Nice.
to win.
Of
Good
no.
job.
Oh, by the way,
time.
there's a Swedish heavy up there. No big deal. Oh, good. Yeah,
Oops,
just
left
bounce that
caps
shot.
lock on.
Just bounce that shot.
It happens. We all do that sometimes.
Reload.
We all
There we go. Okay.
we all text shout sometimes.
Dio says, was I the only one that was disappointed with this iteration of Frontline? I don't know about the only. I think people have, depending on what people want Frontline to be, they have different opinions of it.
Yeah.
Did everybody enjoy the new map? Because everybody got it like 6 times.
Yeah, I definitely got the new map so many more times than I got Normandy. The first day we played it on stream, I was really trying. Ooh, nice. I was really trying to get Normandy because I wanted to see the balance changes to B and C, and we couldn't. We got Kraftwerk every time.
We
Campus
won!
rad looking. Yeah, I really.
Air 5!
I really like the Kampf Panzer. It's a nice all rounder. It's really kind of my
Calypso
style of tank.
blue with
Those of you who know me know that I like mediums that can play ridgelines and are relatively fast, and this checks those boxes. Gun's really accurate. I was able to hit that 430U turret a couple times. I like it. It's quality. It's a slight variation on a Leopard, in my uneducated opinion. But as we heard earlier, True Voodoo's working on a video right now. I'm sure we'll have some of our other CCs streaming it tomorrow. So make sure you check out their channels. You get a much better player's opinion on the vehicle.
Who's Calypso Blue?
Someone who wants to platoon with us.
Is that their
it's
name, though?
The username.
Yes, but with an E at the end.
Oh, the full blue.
Yeah, the full blue.
Oh, okay. I did find him.
Yeah, no worries, Pickle. You did fine. I typed GG after you left the platoon. I'm just happy we finally got a win. It was a rough couple games there. Doc Vegas says, hello from closed Las Vegas.
Ooh.
Hello from closed Austin. As of 11 a.m. this morning, I believe, we shut down all of the non-essential services.
Nice, Dead Haven.
Hey, Scott. Hope you're well.
Heaven. Your name's Heaven, not Haven.
It's your turn to pick?
My turn to pick.
Yeah.
I can pick whatever tank I want.
Whatever tier you want.
Whatever
Alright.
tier and whatever tank I want.
Yeah.
So you're gonna play the Kampf wagon.
Nope.
Panzer.
The Kronwagen.
Kronwagen.
Because I want to show off
Tier
this
10,
sweet
get
crane,
ready.
this sweet crane recovery
Sweet
vehicle
crane.
style. Look at it. Look at it. I'm going to call this tank Ichabod Crane.
All right.
No reason. That's just a name I came up with, independently of
get
any
ready.
Batman villains.
Tier 10 count in 5,
AC1C.
4,
Dirty.
3,
I got it.
2, 1, go.
Go.
I finally researched the high tier gun for the
Oh, good job. Good job. I'm proud of you.
what I should have done in the beginning.
Doc Vegas said 40,000 hospitality employees got laid off today. Oh my gosh, that is
Jeez.
brutal, Doc Vegas. That's
What?
horrible.
Hospitality? They got laid off?
Yeah, I mean, nobody's flying to Las Vegas for vacation right now, so all the jobs
Yeah.
that depend on tourism are in danger.
I highly recommend
Well,
people.
I would imagine you would do, what, like a hiatus?
YouTube Nightbot hit GPC. What did poor GPC do? He's spamming caps.
Oh no.
He's just trying to let us know things. All right, so
This is
we got
pretty neat.
Cliff. Where do I go? Conveying. Oh.
Headless cabbage mechanic.
Caps. What are you raging, GPC?
Ooh, Hugo Steele is in your game, but on the wrong team.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Best of luck.
09 to use, sir. Good luck. Good luck. Cliff Clavin. Oh, is that a? We doing Cheers references now? Clipso says I'll be going A5. Great area for a team. Yeah, they start pushing over.
He's in an IS-4, so if you see an IS-4,
That's
Hugo
Hugo.
Steele.
So I think I'm actually going to go east and try and play the depression over there.
Me too.
Oh, got a 27 IE shooting me. Oh, it's War Child.
Oh,
go, War
snap.
Usually that's a hello. And it was. It's War
No,
Child.
the
Nice
code is
27 IE War
not used
Child.
up yet. So I still recommend make sure you type it right. Maces are pretty neat. MACESAREPRETTYNEAT. You don't actually have to put the code in caps, but I do recommend you type it out and type it out slowly, because if you copy and paste it from someone on Twitch or YouTube, there might be a space at the end, and you want to make sure there are no spaces, because for some reason the code considers spaces even though it shouldn't.
Mechnox says, hello from closed Puerto Rico.
Ooh.
Yeah. Hope things are going well there, man. Or as well as they can, I suppose. That's what everyone's
Maces
dealing with
are
now.
pretty neat, truly. Does it need to be in caps or not? No. You don't actually have to write it in caps. The only thing that matters is make sure all of the
there's Hugo.
code is correct without any spaces. Oof.
Oh no, I'm being shot. Hugo! Get penned.
What is he in?
IS4.
Oh, make sure you don't hit him in the spaced bit.
I wasn't even
Believe-
shooting. I was shooting normal AP, but yeah. Still didn't pen.
Is maces the correct plural of mace?
No, it's Mies.
Mises? I spelled it out and it didn't work. How strange. I was gonna ask if
You
you
sure
were
have
on
a
the
space or anything in
NA
there?
server, but
Yeah, I really like this style, guys. It's neat.
but your name is American E50, so you know.
Nice try, Hugo. I see you taking shots at me. I see you
Jura
taking
says,
shots at me.
"Hey, Wargaming folks, how are you? I noticed some funky green tank, but it's not too much. Not many people are getting that 3D style." You mean the FV4202? Mooses.
Well,
Wait,
it's
don't
based
I
on
know you,
science.
Juris? I feel like I know who you are. Yeah, I mean, like, the FV4202, like, St. Paddy's Day style is kind of interesting. But me personally, I prefer the IS-3 stuff.
Hugo and I are just staring each other down.
Is the crane a hitbox? No.
No, yeah. Nothing on a 3D style that's there in excess of the stock tank is going to be a hitbox.
Yeah.
At least it shouldn't be.
The 3D styles do not change the hitbox of your tank.
I should have gone for the track on that 5A. But we can get aggressive now. And unfortunately, Hugo, I think you're not one for this world. Oh, good already shot. Maybe I'm wrong.
So American E50, if you want to give me your in-game name, I'll try and see why the code isn't working for you.
Yeah, see, that upper plate on the IS-4 is just so fragile now.
Also, if you're on Twitch, you can actually see the platoon list. If you just scroll down underneath the stream, there's a live list that you can look and see. The exclamation point list command is kind of useless when you can look at it.
So, Chow will probably tell me that I'm doing the wrong thing, and they're probably right. But, Warchild says, I love working in Texas. Thanks, Warchild. That was very nice. Except Domo. So my feeling is I don't have the hit points to push, so that I'm going to retreat and try and get a couple clips off defending the base from a safer location. But maybe pushing would have been the right thing to do. I don't know.
You should have pushed.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
But now I have Warchild to protect my lower plate.
Oh, okay.
And Warchild doesn't have a lower plate because he's in a 279E. So we're safe. We're basically invincible.
I don't know. I got picked apart by that neat bee's nest right here.
I can't see where you're pointing.
You know where I'm pointing.
I don't.
Where the enemies are.
Oh, that place?
Yeah.
Can I pen that? Nope. It's so tempting to target, though. That little bump on top of the E3. If you guys missed the first code, remember Tragic will post the second code and the YouTube comments on the VOD tomorrow. Usually around 4 p.m. Central.
Generally, yeah.
Generally. Oh, okay, so I guess we won. Thanks to recovery, Kronwagen.
Nice.
Or, help, Kron.
The help wagon.
Juris on YouTube says, do you guys like the T69? I have some crazy dream team to have the premium T69 with double barrel guns. That would be crazy. The T69 is... I haven't played it a lot, but it's a little underwhelming for me. It's one of those tanks that...
It's not fast, and it's not... The gunshot isn't really hit that hard.
You can kind of punish people who, like, push aggressively if they're not trying to brawl you.
But they have to initiate, because
Yeah.
you're not going to do it.
You're kind of like... it's kind of the same in the T54, but the T54 it feels like you get a little bit more durability and a little more punch for your money. I'd say the T69 is worth it to get to the T54 for me. I don't know if it's a destination in and of itself for me. Scott says you can't pen the cupola on the E3 except if I'm driving it. I'll keep that in mind, Scott. I think I've probably bounced 100 shells off that thing in the last couple months. GG Calypso, good to get a win with you. So Ruthless says now it's 2 in a row. John on Facebook said KV5s are pretty neat. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we got the win, Warchild. Well done. Well done. That 279E is a beast. Baz
All right.
TTG on Twitch says double barrel Jagdpanzer.
Silva the
E100.
Tibby Knight is not a username.
American E50, I did apply the code to your account for you. It worked for me, so I don't know if you typed it wrong or if you might have had a space in there somewhere, but it worked.
Voss says, "What's a win? I'm 5-18 right now."
right.
Well,
We have
I'm
Michael
currently,
again.
We're currently 2-5, so we can't do much better.
All right.
No worries, Silva. Or Michael. I like the KV5 too.
All right.
So you guys got any grind aspirations during the shut-in here?
Tier 6.
Stardew Valley.
I was thinking tank lines, but that's always a good choice.
Visiting family.
What are you talking about?
Safely. I'll be right back, guys.
Stardew Valley clearly has tractors and tanks. If not tractors, then what are they? Anyone with the jokes?
I got it.
No one.
I
Okay.
laughed.
You laughed. Thanks, Crazy Boop. You're such a supportive friend. I appreciate you. Is it bad thing to alternate AP and HE every other shot during a game? I would recommend learning how those different ammo types interact with armor, because the way that AP and the way that HE work are very different. HE is generally better for things like destroying outside modules like tracks, or penetrating tanks that have very thin armor, whereas AP is generally better for shooting tanks just straight up. Because
You can also hit tanks that are heavily armored up front.
Yes.
With HE because it does a splash damage down into their more thinly veiled top decks.
So basically, if you're shooting at a heavily armored tank, if you hit them, basically, I believe at the front of their turret, it'll splash downward onto the top of their hull. So
But some of their hulls are very heavily armored.
yes, some of them. Do you
guys curse
curse
wargaming for bad matchmaking?
like us civilians? What?
No.
We don't curse ourselves. Why would we do that?
I mean,
We understand that matchmaker is matchmaker and it will work as it is programmed, but it does not favor anybody. So.
I made you that nervous, huh?
No, I'm just putting some hand sanitizer.
A lot of it.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit of hand sanitizer.
I'm getting drunk on all the fumes.
Just
Scadam
a little bit of
says,
sterilization.
I call using HE on
we
heavily
doing
armored
Moses?
tanks throwing
Yeah.
rocks. I feel like it's more like throwing eggs in a way because there's splash damage.
Throwing eggs.
Well, it is because, like,
like it.
imagine if
No, I
you
like
throw
it.
an egg, like it'll hit a flat surface and it'll splash on other places, whereas like AP is more like throwing a dart.
And it
you
takes
know?
forever to get out of your hair.
What? Anyways, all right. What count in? What tier?
Tier 6.
Tier 6 count in. Get ready.
Cranky Monkey says conflicted STB1 or Object 140 for the next grind. Gotta tell
STB1.
ya, I'm going the STB1 too.
Yeah.
Great tank right now.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Gotta make these ×4 XP worth it.
Yeah. Now that we've nixed 2 of them off the list, we can get to work on the rest.
Anthony says, joke. Jake from State Farm is now working from home. I wonder what he's wearing now. Probably still wearing khakis, honestly. If who doesn't want to wear khakis when they're home?
I don't want to wear khakis anywhere at any
Please no.
time for any reason.
What?
That's
I'm
why.
literally looking at your shorts.
Yeah, they're not khakis, they're shorts.
What's the difference between shorts
Khaki's
and
a
khakis?
color, sir.
Khakis are a type of paint.
Khaki is a color.
There's a difference
sir.
between khakis and khaki
Oh,
shorts. They're not the same
yeah,
thing.
no, they're okay. Is
Khakis,
khaki a type
shorts.
of pants? Casual trousers
Chinos.
made with 100%
Technically,
cotton
khaki
quill.
is a color.
Technically.
Technically. All right.
Are we going to the Magic Forest?
Anyways,
Phil
khakis
says
are
hello.
wackies.
From the Pacific Northwest, hello from the beginning of the Southwest, as Texas Hill Country apparently is. At least I've been told that. We are pretty far south. I didn't actually realize this for all, but we're farther south than Tijuana. here in Austin.
So khaki is also a color. It is a light shade of brown
Yeah.
with a yellowish tinge.
Yes, it is a color. Farrell says it's both a color and a pants type. But when you say someone is wearing khakis, you're referring to the pants type, in my opinion. I'm not an expert. I'm just a guy.
Don't like going to the Magic
Voss says, I gotta go. You guys better get some more wins. All right, yeah. Yeah, we will. You guys sound like an M&M's commercial. Oh, yeah. American oh, boy. Thanks, M44, for that. Y'all are based out of Austin. I'm over in Circle C. Oh, cool. Yep, we're in Austin. Been in Austin for 2 years now.
Yeah.
Oh,
been
another
a while.
M44. Cool.
Cool.
3 M44s in
Cool.
the team. Cool. Nothing wrong with that. There's no way those people are terrible human beings.
Okay then.
I play the M44 sometimes.
GPC says all the color discussion we didn't know we needed. I'd rather you play the left than the M44, I think.
Hey, I have a question for you two.
Yep, I'm gonna die to M44s, so
Oh, yeah?
shoot away.
You two crazy. What color is chartreuse?
Purple.
It's a highlighter yellow green.
Crazy Boop was wrong. Cabbage was right. For some people, for some reason, a lot of people thought chartreuse was a red.
Chartreuse.
Yeah. But it's green.
Alex says, "Is this your house arrest for COVID?" No, we are in the studio, but it is an empty office today. We're mostly working from home, just coming in for the streams.
Yeah. I think me, Cabbage, Crazy, our IT guy, and our front desk security person are the only people in office.
Apollo's in office. Apollo has the same problem I do, which is we don't have a great space to work from home in.
That's fair.
And honestly, I think for both of us, there are more people at home than there are in the office.
Yeah.
As far as social distancing.
Yeah.
Who's
Apollo.
Paul? Apollo, our social media lead.
Yeah. He runs the Twitters and the YouTubes.
He do be running the twits.
Instagram.
He be running the twits.
The twits.
Oh my gosh, I should have had that shot. I was so slow getting right.
My terrible internet speed just got worse with everyone trying to work from home and watch Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
I definitely had a skit idea where you have like people in an office getting frantic about preparing for something. And you think it's like a government office preparing for the quarantine, but then it zooms out and it's Netflix.
Oh, jeez.
It's going to be the greatest event we've ever seen. More people are watching. I can't. Somebody's pinging at me to push this. I can't push this guy. There's 3 M44s and 4 other tanks staring at me, waiting for me to come around.
And a KV2.
Just because your flank lost doesn't mean my flank can push. It's a good World of Tanks. If this guy screws up a little bit, I can take advantage of that. But see, if I push any further, I got the Hellcat, the M44 staring at me. No easy victories here. Hey, there's another M44.
Probably the same one.
Cool. Yeah, just showing you guys a screenshot of my damage log. It's nothing but M44s.
What are you clicking?
There's a little interactive thing on the Battle Pass article, and I'm clicking because you can check your points on it.
I thought you were playing Stardew Valley or
No,
something.
Are you farming potatoes right
am
now?
I farming potatoes over here? No, I'm clicking an interactive module on an article.
American E50 says they're currently a 3D skin for any Polish tanks.
I don't think so.
I'm
Lanson.
aware
No,
of.
that's Swedish.
Yeah.
Although the Steel Hunter skin looks really good on the Polish tanks.
Does it?
Yeah.
Well, dang.
Is Happa there? Happa's not in the office today. For those of you who don't know, is one of our ship CCs. So I think we're all dead. Me mostly to M44s. I'm not bitter about it. No bitterness here. No rage. Just calm. Mute my mic, please.
You'll still be picked up on Crazy's mic.
No, that's fair.
I'll cover my mic. It's cool.
Ruthless says, okay, back to normal. You guys lost. Sorry, Michael. We couldn't get the win. Unfortunately, I think the M44 has just devastated our team. A whole battery of them. Bass says, boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Yes, more tater memes. American says, what is Steel Hunter? Steel Hunter is a battle royale mode that we tried out for the first time last year, and it will be returning later this year. You can play it by yourself or in a team of 3. Basically, it's a typical battle royale. You drive around picking up upgrades, fighting people, taking their stuff, and the last team or the last survivor wins. It's not available now, but it will be available later this year.
I have not been to B&B Smokehouse in San Antonio, but that might be an option in the future if and when we're out of the quarantine.
Insanely Average says, cough, cough. Did somebody cough? Did I cough?
No, I think he was being secretive. I don't know.
Kick him out of the chat.
Well, Steel Hunter
I don't want
being
his
less
virtual.
grindy this year. So
virtual.
That's not how science works.
Steel Hunter is going to be in a similar style as Frontline is, where it's going to be little mini episodes versus like how it was last year. So expect it to be very similar to the way Frontline is organized.
Bass said, have you guys ever thrown around the idea of larger platoons for Frontline? We allowed 5, right, for Frontline?
Yeah.
So we did, and 5 was the limit. I don't know about more than 5. It's the same thing with like 3 in random battles. When you hit a certain percentage, you have an undue amount of influence over the outcome of the battle if you have like 3 or 5 really good players.
And then you put them all in like a really, really hard to kill tank. You just got a platoon of them. So here's a wall of, oh my god.
Vegas, I wish that was better news. Unfortunately, it's not good news.
We'll reopen the queue once we get through Q-Man and War Dog. Q-Man 87765.
Do we have an invite out to Q-Man?
Yep.
Invite is out to Q-Man.
3 of them.
3 invites are out
if
to
you're
Q-Man.
here, Q-Man, and you're not getting the invite, let us know.
Yeah.
Insanely average says, I cough in real life because I smoked for 50 years watching people give wide birth because of what's going on. Yeah, I
Oh,
believe
jeez.
it. There are a lot of people here because right now it's also allergy season.
Oh, yeah.
So you have a lot of people sneezing and coughing from
Like
allergies.
me.
And then it happens and people in public are like,
Yeah. Like, I get basically almost seasonal, like, pneumonia, it feels like, or bronchitis.
yeah.
What's the fastest heavy tank?
Oh,
So
shoot.
Is it the
277 's pretty up
the
there.
5A.
Yeah.
Those would be my guesses.
But
Those
the double barrel tank isn't slow either.
I feel like the double barrel tank is slow compared to the 277, though.
and
Yeah,
the
but
5A.
those are different tiers.
Yeah.
All right, so I think we're
that's
going to have
true.
to move on from Q-Man. If you are in the chat, Q-Man, let us know.
We'll move you underneath War Dog. War Dog. We have War Dog 2017.
2017.
Yes. Object 277 says
yeah, that's what I
chivalrous
thought it would
veteran. 50B. Oh.
So Alex on YouTube said, do you think due to the house arrests or whatever you want to call it, where you are, there'll be way more people online? Yeah, I mean, that's an undeniable part of it. I think we're probably a couple thousand up more than we would be normally this time of day. And it'll probably go up with time. So, I mean, none of us are happy to have what's going on, but it is cool that, you can pop into your garage and hang out with your tanks while you're stuck inside. Maybe get a couple good games in. Just keep those tanks from getting too dusty.
2 guns should slow a tank down, right? Yeah, generally.
I mean, weight is the enemy of movement, generally. As someone pointed out earlier by asking if I could run a 100-yard dash.
Jeez.
Downhill,
All right, do we
easy.
have War Dog
Momentum,
in?
Yeah,
you're good.
downhill, no problem. Although maybe not with the new ankle, we'll see.
Do we
Not
got
with
War
the new
Dog?
We do have War Dog, and we're
awesome.
ready in Tier 6.
Tier 6, get ready. I have the plague? No. It probably would have been worse if this was like a couple weeks ago when I got sick because I had just gotten off antibiotics. It was, whew. Anyways, all right, Tier 6 count in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah,
Kirk-
thanks
Kirk
modern
says-
medicine.
The bubonic plague is curable, FYI. Yeah, so true story. I used to go to Yosemite National Park a lot, and the rodents in Yosemite National Park are known to carry bubonic plague.
Oh, seriously?
Seriously.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there was
what
a
the heck?
particularly bad outbreak one year. As Cricketer said, it is curable. However, you still don't want to get it.
Yeah.
Ruthless says, you guys ever play some Japanese tanks? Yeah, I play the STB-1 fairly regularly. I'm a pretty big fan of it.
Yeah.
None of the premiums, really. But definitely the STB-1.
Armadillos in Texas carry
Really?
it. They also carry what is it?
Leprosy. They have
yeah.
leprosy and the bubonic plague? Wow. I'm not messing with any armadillos, I'll tell you that much.
You also probably shouldn't mess with bats.
Well, definitely not going to mess with bats.
Yeah.
American says Japanese mediums seem horrible. There's a couple duds in the line, but honestly, the STB-1 is probably one of the better tier 10 mediums.
Cheeto's
right
not
now.
bad either.
Ruthless says, I lived in Sonora. Yeah, okay, cool. You know.
We do need bats, but bats also carry a lot of diseases. So
Yeah, I mean, it's good that those animals exist, but also don't adopt them as pets or touch them. You know, there's nothing wrong with armadillos. Just don't run up to one and touch it if you see it. Just don't eat them raw. Yeah, or that.
boil
STB-1
them,
is so
mash
worth it,
them.
I also think. Yeah, I agree. STA-1 got a nice buff. Yeah, actually,
what?
Shots at Wills has been playing the STA one a lot. Chiryu is fun.
So if we get one more person into the queue list, I'll close it. What did a bat do to me? They actually do carry like quite a few diseases because they many bats feed off of animals' blood, and blood carries a lot of diseases. They basically pass it orally to other animals.
Yeah,
So,
Austin has an epic bat population.
yeah. All right, gonna close the queue now. We got Hugo Steele.
Such a strong name. I just got SC100 wide.
But
I
yeah,
totally deserved it.
Texas bats eat insects, yes, but they are also one of the main carriers of things like rabies. So,
I think we can agree. Bats, good. Touching bats, not good.
yeah.
Driving out in front of the SU100Y for the third time, incredibly not good. What were you doing, Cabbage? Very silly.
I'm talking that the bats that do drink blood are tend to be the more dangerous kind.
There's so
in
much bat
terms
prejudice
of-
in chat.
Oh my goodness.
What about the Batman?
It's the ticks the bat have that are the issue. Ah, yes, it's not the rodents,
it's
it's
all
the
of
fleas,
the
bubonic
above.
plague, right? Look, just don't go around petting wild bats, all right? That's all we're saying.
What
This
type
is your
of
official
honeydew
bat
rabies
petting
means?
advice stream.
Don't touch the fluffy flying puppies.
Bats and stray cats have the same issues.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, yeah, I know. Guys,
My bat might
I
choose.
think bats are like one of the cutest
I think
mammals.
it's just a meme at this point.
It
You
is.
guys are driving me batty. Bats
Oh
are
my
just
God.
cute little sky puppies.
You say one thing to chat, and
Don't pet
chat's
'em.
just like, hello?
Don't pet the cute little sky puppies. That's all we're saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ruthless says Batman has poison ivy.
You know, I was talking to
But
one of my friends last night because we were both chatting on PS4.
Bat
They were playing
expert
Stardew Valley.
2019.
But I was playing a game on my phone.
Bat
and
simulator.
I have sea otters in this phone game that I'm playing, and I almost started crying because I was telling my friend how cute the sea otters were, and I was just like, I literally cannot handle the cuteness.
Literally.
I almost cried. So I genuinely could not handle how cute these sea otters were.
I figuratively could not handle.
No. I literally could not handle it. Like, I nearly cried.
I
Like,
guess you
for
literally
real.
can't handle it in the sense that it's not a thing you could handle
It wasn't something I could
because it's
handle.
not tangible. GPC says, this is where I go for all my bat knowledge. Aren't you a librarian, GPC? I hope you go to the bat section of the library.
Bat section.
I'm sure they got a bat section. Not taking you two to the zoo ever. Scott says, Austin has the bat bridge. They eat all the flying bugs.
They
Yeah,
do.
yeah, but Austin bats are great.
You-
We're
you
not
still
anti-bat
shouldn't
here.
Yeah, we're not anti-bat. We're just
anti-bat.
anti-touch bat.
We're anti-bat touching.
If it's a metal bat or a wooden bat, go for it. But if it's a flying mammal, probably not.
For
What's with all this bat chat stuff? That was really good.
Murray on
I like that
Facebook
one.
wins the Dad Joke of the Day award.
Murray, if you give me your in-game name, I will give you 3 days of premium time for that.
That was so good. So good.
What-
you want to talk
Murray.
about how I missed every single
What's your
shot
in-game
from a
name?
distance on an M44?
Type it out.
There's
in-
too
in
much
Facebook
bat chat in this stream.
Jeez.
Do you guys get it? Do you get it?
Can you explain the
joke
to
was
me,
already
please?
done.
Because
and
there's a tank
Murray
called the
wins.
Bat Chat, Crazy Boot.
That's not how you pronounce it.
Yeah, it is. Nobody says Bachatillon.
Bachatillon. You have nothing against.
You do. If
I
you're
prefer
Canadian.
cork bats
Somewhere Glenn is crying.
to metal or wood bats. This
Sea
is
otters are
getting
cute, but they will chew your face off. Yeah, probably. But I would give my left hand to pet a non-rural ape. Oh my god, I vaguely know who you are.
It's a great one. So sea otters. I have some pretty close personal experience with sea otters
I
thanks
love
to some
sea otters.
kayaking in Kachemak Bay. I gotta tell you, they're not friendly, but you know what?
But God, they're
Guys-
so cute.
I could take one. I could, if it came to it, I could take a sea otter in a fight.
Was anybody
I could.
else surprised when you watched Zootopia that the otter was a predator?
I was more.
No.
I was
Have you
more
seen what sea otters do?
surprised-
No.
I will crush your skull like a clam on
Okay.
my tummy.
I was
I
like,
was-
great. What a cute little animal.
I was
that
more
just holds
surprised
hands.
by the naked animals.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was strange.
With the
That was
cat, the way the
very
cat was
strange.
licking itself, I was like, oh yes.
Baz says no one calls the bat chat its full name, just like the Barask is the BBQ. I've also seen baby bat chat for the Barask.
So I'm gonna tell you guys a little something about.
This guy does.
I'm gonna tell you guys a little something about the system that we use to credit people things.
Don't be leaking our secrets.
I'm
Yeah,
not gonna,
that's-
I'm not gonna
that's
leak
secret.
secrets.
Don't be seeking
okay?
our leakrets.
So in our system, we can add notes to things when we credit them. And so what I did for our lovely non-rural ape is I put it in the comments. What's with all this bat chat? So
That's a
That way
joke
I
without context.
I know, but it has context for me, and that's fine.
Yeah, but they're not.
I don't
You're-
care about other people.
They're gonna check it and then not understand.
Thanks for the game, War Dog.
Yeah, well, they can ask me why.
And then
I
you
did
have to
that.
explain it, and you'll be like, "Wait, what?"
That's fine. I will
Brags
explain
about being
it.
able to beat up a sea otter.
Ooh.
Somebody mentioned how dangerous they were. And that's the same thing.
Anyways,
people are like,
we got
"Oh,
Michael again."
swans are so aggressive. Just punt it. It's the size of a foot. Just punt it. It's at foot
Oh,
level.
no, cricketer.
It's basically a football on a stand. Just punt
Cricketer
the swan.
says, "What do you call three-hump camel?" Camel.
I don't know what you call a 3M camel.
I want to know.
Jokes are best when you have to explain them. Yes, GPC, thank you. Baz says, quoting you, I don't care about other people. Chivalrous Veteran says, I heard someone call
Oh.
pregnant.
That was a good
good.
joke. That was
Good
a
one.
good joke.
All right, Michael's in the chat. We got another Sherman game. All right, so somebody wanted the KV2 earlier. I'm going to play that.
I love you, cabbage. Only bromo. Jeez. Oh no, Larry. Oh gosh. Oh no, we're getting all the pun jokes now.
What do the
That's-
little
that's on
bats eat?
us.
Alpha bat soup.
Is
ready for
everyone
tier
else
6.
just hoping to get stuff
Oh, we're
now?
doing a KV crew. Hang on.
Cryptic says, are you suggesting to kick a Canadian national treasure? We named our money out of it. Look, I'm not talking about Canada gooses, all right? I'm talking about swans.
What
Not
is
the same thing.
airspeed of a coconut-laden bat? African or European?
Madagascarian or Hawaiian?
Fruit or hemophilia?
Isn't
Or
hemophilia when you bleed a bunch?
Maybe.
You're afraid of it. You're afraid of blood.
No, I think it's when you bleed a
What
bunch.
is
Heliophobic?
it called when
that'd be phobic.
an animal drinks
Also, Latin experts.
blood?
You can come here for all kinds of knowledge.
Hematophagy? Hematophagy.
If you could just type 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, that'd be cool.
Anyways.
Instead of
All right,
researching-
tier 6 you said?
Yes.
Tier 6, get ready.
Push that button.
Lootbox Mechanic says,
right.
hey guys, any
Five,
chance we can get another
4,
option for
3,
complaining in the client? Something like
2,
literally the worst player I've
1.
ever seen.
Go.
You're going to have to
You
submit
mean
a
like
ticket for that.
the forums?
Jeez.
So I got in trouble in the forums today because I posted we had the server outage last week, and I've been working on getting people comped for it.
Oh, yeah.
And the
Oh,
server
yeah.
thread is called 3/11 outage. And somebody was mad at me because they said that using the month date format was exploiting 9/11, which I really don't know how to respond to that, guys. How should I respond to that message? Apparently,
it's cool.
any use of the month day format, day month form.
I don't even know.
I'm so confused. Cricketer saw it. Yeah, I don't like. I just
What's up, Charlie
I feel
Girl?
like
How
he
are
might
you?
be processing some stuff, going through some stuff that
Yeah, but it wasn't even.
look. I'm
It
just
makes
saying, be
no
nice
sense.
to him.
Nowhere near 9/11. It was 3/11. If anything, you should be mad about the band.
I just he should be banned with the ban.
Best way to combat stupid is to ignore it.
I don't know. It just really threw me for a loop because, like, I get crazy, weird stuff all the time, and you name it, threats. I've had all kinds of weird, strange threats. But I've never had anyone get mad at me for using month-day format before. That was a new one. Oh, thanks, America.
I think that'd be the one time it'd be okay for you to say, "Shut up."
I don't, like, I feel like the guy is going through some stuff that I don't know about, and I don't want to be mean. I just don't know what I could have done better in that situation. Michael says, I don't know how to play Encounter on this map. I'll follow you too. Oh, you think we know how to play Encounter on any map?
Have you not played any battles with
JD
us?
says, is Cap talking about me? No, JD, it wasn't you. At least I don't think it was you. You have to be an alt. It definitely wasn't your name. Cricketer says, speaking of 311, I haven't got my expedition token, but I got my Prem Day. Yeah, so the compensation for the outage is going out. However, it's going out in waves of both items and players, so you won't get everything all at once, and it may take a little while for you to get everything. But it is coming.
Encounter on Lighthouse.
On
What?
Cliff?
Yeah, I was like, do you mean Cliff?
When did
Or
that start? I'm not sure.
what's Lighthouse?
That's a good
Ow.
question. I'm assuming he means Cliff. Because Cliff is the one with the iconic lighthouse. Oh, I finally got a shot that would have landed.
Oh, I don't think there's Encounter on Cliff. Are you sure?
He says he got it.
What? Never argue with a fool. He will drag you down to his level and beat you with experience.
Our Hummel. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so that. Oh, he's
Aren't
never-
compensations usually manual? So we have a mass credit tool, but it is still manual in that we have to like organize the format, and it does still take a while for compensation to go through with the mass credit tool.
Yeah.
So,
So basically, we have our normal what we refer to as manual is our normal backend system.
yeah.
So processing like 50,000 credits, which is the amount of people we're talking about here, is really not well done by that system. So we have a separate
Yeah.
tool, and that separate tool is what spreads stuff out a little bit.
Yeah.
Ooh, got the splash
Ooh,
damage.
That was a good splash. Oh, Encounter on Cliff.
Big
base
splash, I was
center.
taking a bath.
Huh.
Cricketer said that started in 1.8.1, I think. Oh, so it is
feel-
brand new.
I feel like... Yeah, I was like, I feel like I've not played Encounter in so long that I don't know what maps have Encounter on them.
I don't think I've played Encounter on Cliff yet.
Yeah, same.
Larry 3 says, hey, Cabbage, I placed the Dark Knight
nice.
camo on my Bat Chat to create the Batmobile.
Uh,
Oh, no, now I know I'm
yes.
1.8. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. Congratulations, Murray. I did laugh. I laughed very hard at your joke earlier. It's well deserved. Somewhere Monty is proud of you, knowing that he inspired this level of dad humor.
Don't move. Don't
Yeah.
move. Don't move.
Is
don't
there a
move,
way or
don't move.
place to find out what blueprint fragment we receive in-game for daily missions
Gotcha.
with rewards for merit? You knew what blueprints you got. I believe you can look in the message notification center, so the bottom right-hand corner. You have your notifications, and I believe that tells you what blueprint you got. Oof, loot box, that sounds like it sucks. When warrior employees themselves don't play Encounter or
I
Assault.
didn't get
I
it.
mean, we're still people. We still
No,
have
I
preferences.
do play Encounter. I just don't think I've gotten that map.
But also, we're people and we have preferences. So,
I had to force. It's true. I had to
We
force
are
myself
human.
to start playing Counter Assault, but the reason is because you have to play the maps entirely differently, and I'm just still not very good at playing the Encounter maps.
yeah.
I mean, not
I
very
just-
good playing.
I just
random
find
battle
it strange that people think that just because we're employees means that we have to like everything about the game. And I think that's a weird notion to have about people. Like, it's like expecting someone who works at a grocery store to
Oh,
like
no, I'm
everything
dead.
inside the store.
I'm dead. R.I.P.
So,
E25. I knew I was
Oof.
too far out in the open. I deserve that.
Yikes.
Hey, the fire is out.
Thanks.
All right, up next we have
We're all
Hugo
dead.
Steele. Hugo Steele.
I always forget how slow the KV2 is.
Yeah.
Brussels sprouts.
And I get myself in a wide
right?
open space with an E25 in the enemy team. Dumb.
As long as my Brussels sprouts are like coated in like olive oil and salt and roasted, I don't really like Brussels sprouts. So
We do have our content guy eats Brussels sprouts raw at his desk.
What? Wait.
And it's pretty strange.
Hold up. Which content person?
Uh,
Iron Ladybug?
the
Iron
guy who
Ladybug?
sits. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was just like, I feel like I know who it is.
Can you hover over Hugo Steel? Oh, there's no. Okay.
No underscore. Yeah.
Captain Obvious says, I work for a bank and I love all of our wonderful products.
I mean,
Warchild said, did y'all play the KPZ 50C? Yeah, I played it a couple times. I really like it.
Well, if Hugo wants to play a tier
Tier
9,
9,
we
I'll
can
play
show
it.
it off one more time.
I really like it.
Ooh,
It's
weird.
definitely, I mean, I'm sure you played it a little bit already too, Warchild.
tier 9.
Tier 9. Awesome.
My little brother used to take bites out of
Get
onions.
ready.
But it feels like a nice variation on the leopard. I like it a lot.
Nice, Odd Dog. I'm glad the code works for you. I don't know if you read JD NoCal's comment. His
I have no
little
comment.
brother
Sorry,
used to
Warchild.
take bites out of onions.
So Slow says, I'm logging in.
Let's see.
Can you not see your free XP in the garage?
Tier 9 ready.
As far like,
I
hold on.
can.
Can I show your screen?
Is that not free XP?
That's free XP.
Uninstall your mods.
Uninstall your mods.
could be
All
mods.
right. All right. Tier 9 count in 5, 4, 3,
Oh, that's
2,
me.
1, go.
I saw somebody saying that they're having corned beef and cabbage. Yeah, that's what
Was
I like
this
to
the
hear.
week 3 or
A
week
little
2?
bit of
This is
St.
week
Patrick's
3.
Day food.
Someone
This
said
is
they
week
wanted me to
3.
lick you.
Please
Next
don't.
week is week 4.
Please-
Last
please
week was
don't.
week 2.
He tastes like hand sanitizer.
Yes.
I would right now.
I
I'm gonna start
believe-
bathing in it if you keep threatening to lick me.
Warchild says, is that a skin on the KPZ 50T?
Nope, that's the stock how it
seriously?
looks normally. Yeah.
Neat.
JD says Jewish food on St. Patrick's Day. So, the reason you eat corned beef on St. Patrick's Day instead of bacon like you would in Ireland, where it's the dish is bacon and cabbage, is because the Irish immigrants to the eastern United States had to go to Jewish delis to buy the cheapest meat available for the holiday. Well, not the cheapest, but a cheap meat. So they ended up eating corned beef instead of bacon, as is the traditional. So that's why in St. Patrick's Day in the U.S., we eat corned beef and cabbage instead of bacon and cabbage.
Today I learned.
I have had to. Chieftain and I had that discussion. Of course, you know, the Chieftain is Irish,
Yeah.
and he does not understand why we eat corned beef, and that's why it's an Irish immigrant thing, not an Irish thing.
Yeah.
So does he ask the question and then make you research it?
No, I already knew.
Oh, okay.
I also have a degree in history, though my career is not as illustrious as the Chieftain's. But I'm not a military historian. Isn't St. Patty's Day a British? I think it's more of an American and Canadian holiday than anything else, to be honest.
So he actually,
Went the wrong direction.
Chieftain earlier,
I mean, if you're gonna fight in the pit anyway.
Sounds like somebody watched Good Eats. Oh, does he have an episode on that?
hold up. Excuse me?
What?
Hold on.
Well, you froze the whole screen now, so I am holding it.
What?
Oh,
What?
Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh.
What is this?
Uh-oh.
What is this?
Am I wrong?
Someone
Is it-
call
Is
911.
it T's and not T's he's mad about?
someone call 911. There's about to be a suicide.
Hello?
Did I get him wrong?
Did you get it wrong?
It's possible I got it wrong.
Oh no.
Is it Patty or
die.
Patty?
Sorry for misplaying the vehicles badly, guys.
I think I asked him about it as well, and he. Oh, jeez.
Maybe it's one of those things that only he can say.
Maybe.
Like Mick.
I'm so confused. Sorry, guys. I found a message from our lovely
When was
chieftain
that?
that spelled Patty with 2 D's, and now I'm confused. So, you know. Don't know what to do anymore.
I feel like my whole world is shaking. No, I don't think I'm wrong. I think he's messing with us.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because it broke
Played that
tragic.
terribly.
Anyways, Chieftain was talking about how he was wearing the wrong color for St. Patty's Day, and he was just like, he's staying in. And I said, I think your accent is defense enough, but the height might be a problem for some people, though.
Well, you can't pinch anyone today because of social distancing anyway.
Oh, I know. I was just
So-
I was making fun of the fact that never mind, because I like to make fun of him like he's a tall leprechaun. So I said that his accent is probably good, but the height might
He's a
throw
stretched
people
out
off.
leprechaun.
Anyways,
He is. I got it wrong.
he did it to troll you guys.
I feel trolled.
He is. I don't
But
know
I think
what
I
to
just
think
got it mixed
anymore.
up. I knew he was mad about one of them. And I mixed up which one.
I'm
JD's
Irish. Wave
waving
at me from
6 feet
6
away.
Hi. How about like 600 miles? Wherever you are, it's, I don't know, at least 60 feet. Or
He's too tall to be a leprechaun.
yeah, or you can be 6 feet back from your monitor, and then we can wave at you.
In North America, it's Patty. In other parts of the world, it's Paddy.
You know how long it took me to get down here? Now
Paddy
you want
is
me to go
derived
north?
from the Irish Padrig, the source of those mysterious emerald double Ds. Patty is the diminutive Patricia or a burger, not something you call a felon.
See, now I feel like I'm being messed with.
Yeah, you are.
Jeez.
We don't endorse the consumption of adult beverages, but
No, we do not.
we also don't tell adults in the privacy of their own homes what to do.
Yep.
Didn't we get flasks?
Those are for water.
Those are clearly
Those
for
are
water.
hydration flasks.
Those are hydration containers.
Mine is
Clearly.
filled with hydrating fluid right now. That is a liquid that is definitely mostly water.
Hydration station. What's your
Well, you're offending most of Ireland now.
something?
Is there a Polish St. Patty's Day? There are
I
definitely
feel
Polish
like-
holidays. I don't.
yeah, I
They're
feel like
and there are
Domo
definitely
would've
Polish
told
holidays
us.
that are based on saints.
American E50 says crazy as a snitch.
Crazy as such. Wait, did you title the stream with T's?
Yes! That's why I feel terrible!
Baited.
Debated.
Where child says if you drink alcohol, it sabotages your inside. That's not true.
We do
to
not
clear.
condone on this stream. We do not promote the
Tito's vodka had to
consumption
clarify.
of alcoholic beverages on this stream. I'm gonna say that after every time we say anything that would allude to the
Nobody
nature of-
screenshot the title of this stream and send it to the channel. Don't
I'm
do
gonna
that.
change the
Oh my
title.
goodness.
Don't do that. Definitely don't be
Why
like,
would you say that?
look what Tragic did to you.
Can someone clip Cabmec telling everybody to blame everything on me when I specifically
Nope, no
asked
clips.
him before the stream whether it's PATTY or PADDY? So,
Yeah, botulism is a whoa.
Ri-
That is interesting.
whoa.
That's a weird tactic.
Yeah.
Pickle says Red Bull and distilled potato juice.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
Oh no, Hugo down.
What? do Saint PATDY to be safe.
Good thinking. Good thinking.
That's big brain
It's raining
mode.
tanks.
That's totally fine, big scary spider.
I kind of want to see. I feel like we should win.
Where is that
this.
60 TP?
Well,
I don't know.
Fighting a heavy. Okay, I'll allow it.
he's somehow behind their base fighting artilleries.
No, he's not, because I just died by one.
Oh, I was talking about the
Anyways.
one on our team.
We have about 6 minutes left
We're
in
gonna
our
win that.
stream.
We're gonna win that.
6 minutes left in our stream.
I'll have
so
to issue an official apology for mixing up Patty and Patty. Sorry,
Wait, I'm
Chief.
6. What?
6'9", wise one, and Tragic is gift giver.
I don't get it.
I don't either, but it's fine.
Okay.
Oh yeah, somebody asked why we get blue text. It's because we have moderator tags. So any word that the filter deems might be a problem shows up in blue.
Yeah,
Like
I
pizza.
actually don't
Hugo's-
have that.
Hugo says I tried to land on the IS-7. It almost worked. It almost worked. We got a win. At least one more in the stream. I liked it.
Did we break even? I feel like we broke even.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Hugo says, GG, every game I was with you guys, you won. Thanks, Hugo. So a quick rundown of everything that's going on, folks. This Friday we have the OSD Tankers for troopers, tankers for troops, tankers
Yes.
for soldiers. I forgot the name of the group.
Tanking for the troops.
Tanking for the troops, organized by our old pal B-Ted, and of course 8-Bit Salute from OSD. So we'll have a news article about that coming up later. Keep an eye out for that. Charity stream will be pretty cool.
Yes.
Make sure you follow your state and local guidelines dealing with the current epidemic. Stay safe and healthy, por favor. Tomorrow we'll have a bunch of content from our CCs coming out on the Kampf Panzer 50T.
Yep.
That's tier 9 that I just played very horribly in that last game there. Make sure to keep an eye out for that. That's your reward for participating in ranked battles, which are also going on tonight. So battles kick off in 4 minutes, right as the stream ends. So make sure you get into that. BTED hasn't been the same since he roomed with Trench. We got new styles for the IS-3 and the Kranwagen. If you got those two, the Kranwagen's got this sweet recovery vehicle helper Kranwagen skin. The IS-3's got an Egyptian skin that's pretty neat. Showdown Saturday is the P-43 BIS this week, if you're interested in that.
Yes. That is the tier 7, by the way.
And if you would like the Paddy skin for
Wait. I think that's the tier 7.
for the FV4202, that is currently available.
Tier 6.
And it says nice things like Slancha and Cade Mila Falcha.
It has a hat on it,
On
so
it.
you know it's legit.
And it has a harp. Please focus on the harp. and
No,
not
it
the
has a hat.
No,
focus on the hat.
Focus on the harp.
No, it's a hat.
The harp is very cool.
Look at the hat.
Anyways, if
Look
you
at the
guys
hat.
are on Twitch, we are going to be rating 03 Mark Legend. He is one of our CCs, so please give him a warm hashtag Sherman Gang, and we will be seeing you guys on Thursday.
And pad variants, those will be available until the next patch.
I mean,
yeah.
Lawrence says skins are just a money grab.
That's true.
True.
that's
Although,
true.
you know,
You don't have to
we're
buy
a
them.
business, and in order to keep the servers open, we got to make money.
Anyways, guys, we
don't
will
pay
be
any money for
seeing
the
you on
game.
Thursday. Bye.
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 See you Thursday. 6 p.m. Central.
6 p.m. Central.
6 p.m.s.